Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel, or if you are new, welcome to the channel. Today's video is another acting series video, and it is all about dun 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 resumes. When I first started acting, and even actually until a few years ago when I got my master's in this, I was super confused about formatting, what should go on a resume, how it should be formatted, how it should be listed. So I figured I would make a video for all of the actors out there who are having just a little bit of trouble with their resumes. So let's get on with the video.
Alrighty, so let's start with the basics. 1. Make sure that your resume is only one page. If you have a bunch of credits and they don't fit on one page, don't list them all. List your most recent credits only. 2. Make sure your resume looks clean. There should be white space and your resume has to be easy to read. That means don't use crazy fonts and make sure that everything is formatted nicely. Which really just means make sure that all your credits line up with each other. 3. Your resume should fit on the back of your headshot, and your headshot should be an 8x10. If it does not fit, trim it to size, and then staple it to the back of your headshot. I have seen people print out their resume on the back of their headshots, but that's just a waste of money to me because every time you need to update your resume, that's a headshot that you can no longer use. 4. Use the correct terms. For film credits, use lead, supporting, featured, etc. For television, use series regular, guest star, co-star, reoccurring guest star, etc. And for commercial, I've always been told to put available upon request, but if you do put something down, use the terms principal or featured. 5. Don't put extra work on your resume. 6. If you don't have a lot of experience, highlight your training. And 7, do not lie on your resume. Eventually it will catch up to you and you will look extremely unprofessional. This can cause huge issues on set, which can cost a lot of money and a lot of time to fix. It will be your fault and no one will want to work with you. Don't lie. It's just not worth it. Okay, so now that we've covered the basics, let's go into detail. At the top of your resume, list your name, union affiliation if you have any, contact information, either your agency's or yours. Don't put both and never put your address on a resume. Resumes get thrown away all the time. If yours falls into the wrong hands, this can be very dangerous. An email and a phone number will do. My agency provides us with a digital address sticker, but you can just as easily type out your agency's contact information under your name and union affiliation. You will also put your physical attributes, height, eye color, hair color. Don't put your birthday on your resume unless you're under the age of 18, then it's required. And I would hope that this would go without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. If you or your child are under 18, do not put direct contact information for them. List parent or agency contact information. You can add a headshot to the top corner, but this is completely optional. Alright, next you're going to move on to listing your credits. Your resume should be separated into categories: film, television, new media/web series, commercial, theater, training, and special skills. Remember how I mentioned knowing your terms? Well, this is where that's going to come into play. Under film, you'll list the title of your project, your role, and the production company/director. Do not list your character's name. For film, list lead, supporting, featured, etc. For your television category, again, you'll list the title of the project, your role. For TV, you'll list series regular, guest star, co-star, reoccurring guest star, etc. Again, we aren't naming our characters here. Most of the time, casting won't recognize the name of the character you played on Season 5, Episode 6 of Supernatural, nor will they care. I'll care, but casting most likely won't. After that, you'll list the network your show aired on and the director of your episode. The next category is new media/web series. It'll be credited the same way your television credits are. As I mentioned before, I've always been told to put available upon request under my commercial category. This is usually so that you can avoid any problems with commercial conflicts. The next category will be theater. Here, you can put the name of your character. You'll list your credits as follows: title of production, character name, the theater company, and the city and state that you performed that production in. After theater, you'll list your training. List the class you took, the teacher who taught it, and the city and state you took the class in. If you went to college or university, you'll name the school, the degree you earned, and again, the city and state that you earned that degree. Your final category will be special skills. Here's where you list the skills that you can actually do. Again, do not lie here. If you say that you can ride a horse and you get cast in a role that requires that you ride a horse and you can't, you are SOL. You will look completely unprofessional, and this will hamper your castability in the future. No one wants to cast someone that they can't trust. Don't lie. Trust me on this, it's just not worth it. You'll notice that I also put that I have a passport here. No, having a passport is not a special skill, but if you do have a passport, you should list that you have one. This is just where I personally choose to put that information. And that's it. You now have a well-formatted acting resume. Side note, make sure to triple and quadruple check your resume. I proofread this thing like 5 times and still missed that period after the director. Guys, just keep on proofreading until you're sure there are no mistakes on your resume.
So, now you know how to format a resume, but how do you get yourself credits? Well, audition. Seriously, it's all about auditioning. Get yourself on some casting websites. Some of the casting websites I like are Actors Access, which is just actorsaccess.com, castingnetworks.com, nowcasting.com, backstage.com, and IMDb Pro. Pro.imdb.com. And IMDb just stands for Internet Movie Database. Get yourself into some reputable acting classes. We as actors have to hone our skills. We should be working on our craft as often as possible. Besides, acting classes are a great way to network, and this business is huge on networking. Audition for film students at your local colleges and universities. This is the next generation of film, and you never know who the next breakout filmmaker is going to be. Again, it's all about networking and building good relationships. On that same note, audition for local theater. There's nothing like performing live on stage. And guys, never be afraid to create your own projects. If you're not getting cast as often as you like, and trust me, that's going to happen way more often in the beginning than not, then cast yourself. Create roles for you. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to hit that little bell to turn on the notifications so you know every time I post a new video. To see even more of my life as an actor, you can follow me here on Facebook, here on Instagram, here on Twitter, and here on Snapchat. Acting is so time-consuming, and you're going to hear no more than you ever thought possible. But if you stick to it, the payoff, the being on a set or being on stage and making and creating these new characters and having them come to life is more than worth it. Make sure to go check out the other videos in my series, Life as an Actor, and that is all I have for you guys. Like I said, I really hope that you enjoyed it, and I really hope that you get something out of this video. Be sure to let me know down in the comments below if you have any questions, and let me know what your favorite credit/role is on your resume. I'll see you next time. Bye.